Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Arguably one of Italy's finest wing-backs, Gianluca Zambrotta.
I just know I've got through some miles.
Yeah, and originally he was a winger, so the skills that he's honed over the years are always there to serve him well when he gets into those forward positions. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through. Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nedved. Lopez. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Figo. De Jong. And it's Salah. Onuachu. That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's been takes a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Armenia looking to get level. He's being urged to shoot. Bout of passing here. Onuachu! Got to be quick to recover this. In it comes. Chance! Isak might just make this. Mateus. Davids. Zambrota. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Nicely shaped ball. Armenia are looking to go forward now. Zanetti.
Pretty robust defending.
Lam. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Smartly reclaimed. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals. And a chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Goes for goal! Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That could spell trouble. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to gift it back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Kadiolu. And he's had it nicked away. Kadiolu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's going to have his name taken.
Listen ara. Vai ser papix.
Pacho. Diaz. Onuachu. Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Spread out to the left. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alachu looking understandably energised after his goal. Crosses it, towering header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, it's hit the post! Mateus, nicely spread.
More Sara
And he is deftly away. Fermin. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Armenia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this. And it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45.
Armenia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to...
He's having a pop!
Oh,
full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Armenia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's picked his way through, and he gets rid in a hurry. Diaz, chance here to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Diaz picks it up out wide. And it's Messi. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Diaz. Nice physical challenge. Forlan gets on his bike and on the move. Not a hint of offside here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise is onto this. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it out wide. Nedjed. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He has found the way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the shapes to shoot? Isak going after that. Armenia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Diaz. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Forlan. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Diaz. Diaz running with the
Ora
ball.
na bara ura tal
Almost accurate
yaar.
pass. Now it's Isak. Challenged. Zanetti has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Bozda dere.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 7.
Vay
Well,
horus
if he's
star.
serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he
Kapıyı
can
da
generate
karşım
power.
kapıt startım.
Big ask.
Numero
Smack.
24.
Erku. İrek. İtalyalar.
We all love a trial, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Messi. That's going wide left. And it's made its way to him. He's got away.
Ora akhbar chi parmetan tere. Chi kainu mara helumetum aftumat. Morasırım ne çat.
Jamal. And that has left him in a heap. And that is headed. Bullish header!
Filistin ne ya?
And a terrific.
Başpan
save
ist
from the keeper.
verov meşki verov kapı
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot!
Bak ne geliyor. Çok sakından kendini metanı uçara. Bon para.
Got their lead back. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
7. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 13.
Milan leading now.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they...
And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Threads one in, thinks about the shot. Ball comes
Vay
in.
Quinn.
Armenia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's had it taken off him. And he's gone searching crossfield. Jamal goes back to front.
No one's passed all.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Lam. Nicely weighted ball. He's found some space. Getting up there! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Nerpisseydumlara.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. A heavy challenge. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Raul. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
I think we've got just about enough time for Messi! Oh, that could be
Italia per il
a game of margins!
Let's start Italy. Let's start давай,
This might just do it! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Давай, start Italy. They must start the kid up. Keda start up. The father.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Armenia have done it. They're people without a...
Միշտ մտել ենք խաղ ստարտա տալի, արա։ Կերար վերջում ապեր, կո ստարտների պաճառով։ Աղբի սերուններ, թուրքից անունդ է եկե, այս թուրքին բելի խզար ենք այս թուրքից անունդ ապել Lastica Chulies.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
That has not gone well. And here's Diaz. Just eases him off the ball.
Diaz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Del Piero. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That'll be a throw-in. De Jong. And it's Lopez.
Kajolu.
That is good strength. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Olise. Now it's Lopez. That'll be a throw. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Messi. He's free, he has got space. Shapes to shoot. He's delivered all right. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Armenia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, he's certainly calling there. It's a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Del Piero certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
De Jong. Armenia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And no, he's seen through all of that. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah.
And Del Piero!
Long.
Oh, off the bar! A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
He's in a good position.
Just
needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
De Jong, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Fermin. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Diaz. And here's Lopez. Lopez. And a header! Oh, good finish. And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Pirlo. Played back. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Edmilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Armenia are looking to go forward now. Piero, chance! And he's stuck it away. Perfect timing.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Galatasaray raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Lopez. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and it's played into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's managed to get free. Olise! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Armenia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're off again. Zamprota. Edmilson. Donatoni. Here's Haaland. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Edmilson. Passes short and sharp. Haaland. Donatoni has it in a wide position. It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero! That was superb!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Opts for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van de Ven. And it's Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was... Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Vay, what a start of
Zanetti. Ah, he's given it away. There's the shot! That's a sharp finish! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change. Armenia now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zambrota. Olise. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fermin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yellow or red. It is red. Armenia are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Vay orası abi.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fermin with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Կարմիր տվես ջոգում ես սրա, որը սրա վտիշ պատկատել որ կարմիրա, գնդակը վերցել է մագու։ Սես բան չէի տեսի արա։
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Olise. Number 16, Fermin. Number 2,
Shevchenko
Shevchenko
down the left.
Number 18, Messi.
Adriano.
Number 19, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
That is
Տվեց արա ջոգին ինչ պահեր ապեր։
Yamal.
Պաշ տվեց։
Number 27,
Galatasaray have their third corner.
Vay orası sarab ժամերով խաղալու է։
Olise plays it short.
Number 23,
Olise going face to face with his great rival. Flash. Oh, good climb. And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And it's Nakata. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Diouf. He's dealt with that really well. Guardiola did just about enough to come. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That was quite a hit. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Çok ilk başpanası bu parma timə nə ekstra aplikayım. Böyleste ağızlar olmaz. Burası ağızlara şartlı olmaz.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Hazard with the short one. Look at the space here. He's having a pop. Now, who's going to be first to this? Another one of football's and how moments. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Yamal. Pacho. Armenia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kajolu, he's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
What a boy!
It's taken out, that'll be a foul. Guardiola has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Zanetti. 5 minutes to add. And he cuts out the supply. No, he's not getting past him there. Boyan, and he's got away from him. Played out towards the right wing. Roll, providing an outlet on that. It's Roll! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's worked it through. Hazard. Hazard! And that's that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Marquinhos clears it away. Now it's Olise. Mohamed Salah. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going for goal! Fantastic from Olise! A finish of true class! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Nice control. And it's Rice. Can he finish?
Besiktas definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on.
Oh, what has happened here? Big chance!
Oh,
the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driving forward. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And here's Gerrard. Diaz. Armenia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He might be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. No way he was going to let him past. It's come to nothing. Spread out to the left. Half an hour played now. Shot could Batistuta! And that's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Onuachu shoots! And that's a good finish. And they're back in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Armenia leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Elects to cross. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Van Dijk. Oliveira. Xabi Alonso. Could move up a gear here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Pass is just off target. Oh, that's well spotted. Elise. He's a sharp little ball here. And he can clear it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Armenia ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's found support out wide. This looks promising. Diaz, real chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Armenia now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, played right into his path. Lopez. Van Dijk proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kubo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's on it, can he get away? Timber with the slide tackle there. The less said about that pass, the better. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pultovez. Չէ, ապերանջետին պունտը ռադարին։
That should get the job done.
Good
Ball.
ball.
And he shoots! And now a sudden chance to counter. Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Pressure, what pressure? And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Չէ, ախպեր, вообще ապե սախ կրվել եմ պուլտով էի խաղում։ Սախ կրվա ապե, հետա նոր միացրել եմ կլավիատուրա էլի։ Նշի կլավիատուրով էլ եմ խաղալ, բայց գոնե բոլի մնի։ Պասա է թում ախպեր, թե չէ։ Սախ կզում բանան եմ, հեսա որ պրծնում է վերջորն է, մի քիչ առաջ գնա, որ այդ նվերը տա էլի։ Գոնե, խաղցող ունենանք։ Սալահա մերաց միջոք է։ Dile sağ. Hiç markum var. Bakıp da belki sağ. Kala dedik mi? Belki bu tekrar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Onuachu, Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Chips it through. And this is when Mario pinches it off him. When Mario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Big chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Jong promptly onto that, and that is that. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Armenia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Olise, and it's Messi. It'll be a throw-in. Olise. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Olise finding himself in space. And he's gone looking for safety. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's very neat. Look at the space here. He is just charged for a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kadiolu gets across to intercept that. Messi, he is through here. De Jong. Kadiolu, pass somewhat off target. Maradona, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Lopez. That's rather hopeful.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rijkaard. Threads one in. Oh, this is from Mario. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Now it's Olise. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Quality ball. Great chance! Superb goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kajolu. Fermin. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
For Olise. Olise.
2 added minutes has been
Olise.
indicated.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Chiellini with the clearance. Timber. And that signals the end of the first period. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Please be made aware that smoking
That
is
just
only
about sorts out
permitted in
the first
designated
45
areas
minutes,
within these
and we'll be
grounds.
back with the second
Substitution
very
on
soon.
the field.
That's my man.
Number 2, Luis Diaz.
So we're underway for the second half.
Number 18.
Armenia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Junior. Number 5.
Yamal,
Number
the ultimate
13,
schemer, the
Yamal.
supplier-in-chief. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Malesma.
And it's De Jong. Turns back here, probably the best option. Spread to the right. And that's gone loose. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. And this is Messi. And it's Messi. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity of... Oh, what a mistake! Armenia needing a change of fortune here. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And we have our very first corner. Olise goes short. Olise ventures forward. Zanetti. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lopez. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Timber. Armenia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. He has a look up.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Fermin is flagged offside. And that is out of play.
Ay Kezban.
Substitution in progress.
Kadiolu. Pacho. That's going right the way across. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Yamal. Tries to play it through. Fermin. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ճիշտ է սա։ Ապեսով վերջորն ապրի։
Yamal. De Jong. Timber. Kajolu is always looking to play quality balls. Armenia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. Armenia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Fermin deals with that comfortably. That's destined for the flank. Maradona venturing down the left.
Napoli really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pacho. Played back to the goalkeeper. The end, time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Որ չմտավ։ Մեթալոյի հավայի ներվային նայ վերջի վարիկյանի խփերեցի մուտը։
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lopez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Conte. That has been slung wide. In towards the back stick. Timber attempts a clearance. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Kadiolu. Timber. Ball is over the line. Hakimi. He's looking wide. De Jong. Neither side especially adventurous early on, and that was nowhere near his best. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Robertson. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. Fermin receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Fermin can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. Conte! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Armenia yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And he's got his range wrong there. Fermin might just make this. Duke receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. Armenia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. But here's Diaz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's got it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Olise is eyeing up his options in the middle. Oh, good effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Hakimi. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And Sanchez. Kadiolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. De Jong. Olise. And Diaz. The muscular approach does pay off here. Kadiolu. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Cross from Hakimi. Shakir claims it. Safe hands. Onuachu. Messi is the team's great visionary. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And it's Lopez looking to play him in. And it's been hooked away. McAllister. Oh, good looking ball. That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diaz. De Jong, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Swung over. Olise. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? This looks promising. And he is... Onuachu! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fermin. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet. And that's gone loose. Played out towards the right wing. Lopez. Now it's Lopez. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Galatasaray have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Olise. He is through here.
Armenia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's picked it up out wide. Lopez. No way through, so back it comes. De Jong driving forwards. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kajolu.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. The referee has given a corner. They've played it short. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This is a promising build-up. Oh, this is a great position. Now he's running. Decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
10,
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
16,
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application.
Timber concedes a free kick for that.
27, substitution.
And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Doué.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably...
Diaz, he's through on goal here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doué is in a really good position out wide. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinches it off him. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Girassi. He's a sharp little ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. Bojan. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, super find. Oh, important interception. Hakimi. And it's Sané. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Diaz. Goes for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Diaz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Juve in the hunt and looking threatening.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And Bojan. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a bit of a scrap.
Армия, Штотенберг, Кубарси.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men.
He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Lovely, now then, Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in. Burak Yilmaz! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Burak Yilmaz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Target. Cafu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Lopez. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Knocks it out wide. Gerrard. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Olise. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's lost his man. David Villa! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kukçu, very much a man of this moment. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pings it, and a header! Oh, off the bar! And this is Mohamed, and he's following up! Backward it goes for a shot! Goal! The first significant strike. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Not the most accurate pass. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0. Great chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Armenia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gerrard.
Right,
now it's Villa. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Burak Yilmaz! Nearly, but not quite.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah charging forward, the ball at his feet. Here's a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kukçu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Diaz. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Armenia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. Back on the way then. De Jong shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise, given the lift of his goal, played right into his path. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukçu. Messi. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, that's neat. He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then.
Why?
Ronaldinho with the short one. Aimed at the far side. Armenia have the chance to go the other way. Kukçu has got himself a free kick. Chance, surely! Armenia are 2 up early in the second half. Pinches it off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, he's having a go! No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
No, again, there's no way through. Ronaldinho. Now it's Villa. And the through ball. He's in one-on-one. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Olise. Kajiolu going forward. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good take in a good area. Kajiolu. Gerrard. He's gone for goal!
Listen, yeah, what is my?
And it's Gerrard. He's had a shot! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
And it's made its way to him.
Yeah,
Diaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Diaz. And the shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
Such good pressing in a good area to force the error.
And that's it.
Well,
thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Mire kate karen kherika. Shamanan kele havri vazir tera. Ma pe kuran ku. Maro. Čo սկսում ենք։ Ահ, խնդրում եմ։
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tacho gets it away. Can he finish? Rashford, he's found space here. He's had a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Pressing high and with purpose. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Kadiolu. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Duke is onto this. Quick look, then plays it in. He's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Cross. And that is not finding anyone. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Jong. This is a promising build-up. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. De Jong's terrific effort. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Yeah.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ambitious ball here. Kadiolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mohamed Salah. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Chance, surely! Goal! Turkey! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Turkey have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Camavinga. Totti. And he's forced to go back. He has found the way through. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kadiolu. De Jong. It's a good spell of possession, this. Diouf. Mohamed Salah. Diouf. Xavi Alonso. And it's Camavinga. And Donatoni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That'll be a throw-in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's straight offside. Somewhat off target. Diouf in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salah. Rashford calmly anticipates. Guardiola. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pacho. Donatoni. That's going wide left. Rashford, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that was vital. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Armenia coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitutions taking place.
The second period is underway.
Armenia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
And a header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Armenia do look as though they've made a... Oh, that's ambitious. That's been cut out, well played. Opts for safety. Messi is always looking to break lines. And it's Kadiolu. Camavinga. Totti. Nicely shaped ball. Always onto this. Tacho getting this one clear. Looking for options for movement. It's Alonso! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Tacho. Zanetti. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. That's the throw. And it's De Jong. Great ball, and he's in here.
Armenia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Oh, please. Which one then?
substitution for Turkey, number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gravenberg. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Laid out to the left flank.
Number 4, Batistuta.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Onuachu. Armenia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. 75 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. What's gone loose? Over to the right flank. Juve picks it up out wide.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Salah. Foot in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So, what can they come up with here? That is ended up in no man's land. Goes for the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
The less said about that pass, the better. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Olise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Armenia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the number on the board is 3. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. Mbappe. Timber. Kajolu. And reclaimed it in a trice. Onuachu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of...
Kezban. Eso, mira.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders.
Oh, great leap!
Opres.
And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away? Timber showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Olmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Stood up well to him there. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nice sequence of passes, this. No, he's not getting past him there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
Mohamed Salah. He has a look up. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quick look, then plays it in. Dani Olmo. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good spread.
Galatasaray definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. In with the challenge. Pinches it off him. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some resolute defending there. Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good strength. He's free, he has got space. Dani Olmo is onto this. Kajolu and a header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Timber. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diaz. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And a chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Oh no, what has happened here? That's tidy. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a sharp pass.
How many...
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Armenia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Announcement.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Armenia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 6.
So we're off again.
Number 9.
Armenia currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Ronaldinho. Coming on
This
the
looks
field.
promising.
Number 22. Joshua Kimmich. Number
Timber
23.
calmly anticipates.
Vitinha. Number
Vitinha.
11, Mbappe.
Nuno Mendes. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Goes for a
No.
shot! And it's in! Galatasaray are back in business. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kajolu picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Vitinha. Gives it back.
Armenia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And it's De Jong. Mohamed Salah is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Yamal. Vitinha.
What?
And that could set him on his way. Can he finish?
Allah bora.
Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete.
Allah
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Vay bora sarı bora.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got
Vay
to keep
bora
pushing.
sarı.
Well, they're looking up. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Bitti bora.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard.
Vay.
Mbappe is having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the keeper in his
İyi.
way.
Penal
It
ha.
looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Armenia with a chance to get level. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Armenia drag
Vay,
themselves
burası
back
var.
again.
İyi.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Vitinha. That is good alertness. Dani Olmo. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Neither of these
Vay.
two want to come off second best.
Armenia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very
Orada
frantic end to
gücmet
this
set
game.
sarı. Orası sarı bir gücmet set.
He's found a way through.
Vah
Oh,
mor
now
sarı
this is
penal ha.
interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Armenia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So we're ready to go. It's hit the upright. Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Gerrard cuts out the pass.
Vay nasıl sarı.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Ne ya orası sarı.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vay orası.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's got away. Now the delivery. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Merle.
substitution for Galatasaray.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 18, Yamal.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Number 27
Messi is always
Bayern.
scanning the pitch for
Number
targets.
15, Messi.
Fermin.
Substitutions taking place.
Puts it in.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Bojan. Vitinha. Great vision. Bojan. He has found the way through. Juve. Azar. Ambitious ball here. Juve receives it in a good position here. Yamal. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal is flagged offside. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course.
Չկարծանք կրենք արելի։ Լավ չի։ Լավ չի ապեր, գնաց նիչեքը, всё։ Սա վերադասի։ Ay Kezban.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real...
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly, spread it left. Fermin! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Olise. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Fermin. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Short changes him with that pass. He's found a way past. His chance, surely! Oh, crossbar! Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And Burmo, can he get it through? And it's made its way to him, crossed into... There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Fermin. Mohamed Salah. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And he's managed to get free. Delivers with whip. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber makes a move down the right, and that is expertly dealt with. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's going to have his name taken. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Kadiolu. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. 30 minutes gone. Oh no, what has happened here? Onuachu. Diaz. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's gone loose. Can he stop it going out? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a pretty loose pass. Timber. Armenia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu cuts out the pass. Now a Droll. No, that's been intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Somewhat off target. Kajiolu gets over and intercepts. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's found a way through. Xabi Alonso deals with that comfortably. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. De Jong gets across to intercept that. And we've reached half-time. Armenia have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Armenia leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 17.
We're on the move again.
Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 9. Substituição.
It's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Salah. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Mohamed Salah with the short one. And this is Mohamed's great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Olise goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a cute ball. Burmo in acres of space out wide. That is lovely. And once more he proves rigid and robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Burmo. That's a super give and go. And this is Batistuta. Good read, needed to be.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Diaz looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Armenia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Jong. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Salah. Timber. And it's Kadiolu. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Zanetti. It is a corner.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 21. Camisa 6. Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19. Camisa 18. Camisa 27.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roll goes short. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Armenia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, really well played.
Nicely spread. Forced to go, and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Zanetti. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Showing great feet there. Messi. Azar. Just 5 minutes left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think...
Messi!
What a sort of...
So their 4th corner of the game.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Yamal makes a dash for it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard. Very much into the last knockings.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Kadiolu finding
acréscimo.
himself in space. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. He's made sure that's not getting through. Raul. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...
Միձև կրին կապեր։ Շով 1700 բդի հելնենք, որ պրիզը տա։ Աչ չեր։
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
Tries from distance. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential. Ibrahimovic! They're going to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pulls it back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fermin. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And the through ball. Olise, and that is expertly dealt with. Let's a look and place it forward. Quarter of an hour played. Olise, Mohamed Salah, Onuachu, and that is masterful defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Armenia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cruyff quietly revving up. And it's Kadiolu. Diaz. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kadiolu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Yamal's cross. Kadiolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Diaz. Olise tries to play it through. Cruyff. Rice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kadiolu getting forward. Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Onuachu. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Lopez. Oh, nice touch. Rice wins the duel this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Fermin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lofted it. And a header! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Armenia have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Armenia leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shot could be on. Now this could be a chance! Well taken goal. Inter are back in business. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shot, surely! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope...
And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been...
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And now he has 2. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on it.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Inter Milan are having a ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! It's loose, and again. Oh, terrific save.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. On now, Rice! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, good effort! So their fourth corner of the game. Can he finish? And that has faded wide. De Jong. Oh, what a mistake! Great vision. Oh no, this does not look good. There's the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Van Dijk. And Zanetti. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Ibrahimovic. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's gone backward here. Knocks it out wide. And it's Van Dijk. And he's quick to return it. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's gone backwards. Schmeichel. And it's Van Dijk. Zanetti. To Pepe. Schmeichel. Van Dijk. Schmeichel.
դեմը կայնացել է շորշի վրա։ Դրա, այս դեմ շորշի մեջտեղ կայնացել։ Դա Բա։